Hey everyone, welcome to the Faithful Farmstead. Our goal is to help you reclaim your roots. We have a very special video for you today. We were privileged enough to go to the Hardison Mill Homestead in Columbia, Tennessee to take a tour of Rory Feek's 100-acre farm. If you don't know who Rory Feek is, he's a country singer, songwriter, and host of the Homestead Festival in Columbia, Tennessee each year at his property. We went last year, Tanya went the year before. It's an awesome festival, so many amazing speakers. It's always a great time. We'll be going again this year. But he gave us exclusive access to his farm to give us a tour, to see everything they have going on there. So let's go check it out.
Hey, my name's Michael. We're here at Hardison Mill Farm, and I do most of the filming and editing here for the stories we share on social media and whatnot. But another big thing that I do that I'm passionate about is raising chickens. I'm trying to do about 600 meat birds, which I've never done before. Typically, I've just raised them in my backyard with, little brooders and chicken tractors at home, and I've decided to kind of jump off of a cliff here and see if I could go big and raise 500 or 600 of them here at our family farm. I think there's 70 in this one. We just got done butchering about 85. I've got 100 more coming from McMurray Hatchery, and every month for the next 4 or 5 months, I'm hoping to get 100 in and carry on the process and make them available to the public. I'm also trying to do workshops every time we do a butchering, and I just so happen to be filming it and sharing it on my little YouTube channel. The workshop went great. I've never stood up in front of people before and led something like that, and I was super nervous, and I didn't think anybody was going to show up. The last minute everybody came in, and it was amazing. It was so cool. I got to teach some kids, some families that are getting into the homesteading world. They're all excited, and just kind of like pour your heart out and everything you know and everything it's about to you, and it went really well. It kicked our butt though. Like, we're still here 2-3 days later trying to get the rest of the meat birds butchered and packaged and in the freezer. A part of the reason that I'm doing this is because we've decided to try and share some of our meats and some of the things we're doing here on the farm with the community, which is something we've not really done a whole lot of before. If you probably see over my shoulder, we've got some South Pole cattle, we've got Duroc pigs, we've got tons of egg-laying chickens, and hoping to make it available to the public to sell. We're working on building out the website and everything. So as a part of that, I decided to jump in and my specialty that I've kind of fell into the homesteading world in and doing chickens. Being a filmmaker here, I've been doing YouTube for a little while trying to figure it out, and I just decided with this raising these birds and whatnot, it'd be a perfect opportunity to share in maybe like a series style. We're about 2 in, it's called Pastured Poultry. I feel like I've kind of fell into this niche of chickens and homesteading and storytelling, and I'm really excited about it. It's on my channel, it's Mikel Hunt, Mikel, check it out. So I don't actually take care of the cows here on the farm. Dalton does, my cousin Dalton. But these are called South Pole cows, and what's neat about them is they actually don't require like hay. They're very weather durable, and apparently they taste really good too. We kind of have followed the Joel Salatin method. He's come out to the farm a few times and actually given us some advice, and we run the hot wire fencing. And I think Dalton usually sets up a paddock of like 3 to 4 moves, and Every couple days he comes out and just takes a wire down, lets them move over, adds a wire back. Since we only have a small herd of cattle right now, we're trying to focus them on a smaller patch of the 100 acres out here. So we kind of dug some trenches and put in some water every 100 or 200 yards in each direction. And we kind of focused them right around here, and just all season, all year round, we just move them right through here. We have the waterer set up over here. It's like an automatic waterer. And then we've got a mineral bin over there. We bring in a bull every now and then and have calves once a year. We started out with, I think, 2 or 3, and we're up to 7 or 8 now. It's been going great. We plan on continuing to expand those guys, and I think he's got a couple more actually coming to join the herd as we expand out and offer them to the community for sale. So as part of the permaculture method we use out here that we kind of learned from Joel, is you follow the cows with your laying hens, and they scratch the manure and get the excuse me, buddy. They get the fly larvae, and it helps spread the manure out, so it helps the soil. They also, contribute to fertilizing the soil. We got roughly 30 or 40 laying hens right now. We're getting loads of eggs. We also have those available to the community, but they follow right behind the cattle as they move around the same pathway around the farm here. I think he puts up 4 or 5 nets, and he's got a couple sitting here. So he'll build the next ring. He'll open it up, and he hooks the coop, which is movable, to the back of like a side-by-side, pulls it through to the next one. All the chickens just follow it naturally. He comes back, drives back through, closes it up, takes this one down, and gets it ready for the next one. It's kind of all the way around, follows them all the way around. What's neat though is in a couple weeks, this field will be full of tents and about 5,000 people a day coming to learn all this stuff. Learn about chickens, raising chickens, about canning, about, sourdough breads, all the stuff. And then in the evening, there'll be music. John Anderson, the Bellamy Brothers, Uncle Rory will be up there singing. Mo Pitney. We'll have a bunch of big artists here. So it's an amazing weekend filled with all of this stuff. So here on the farm, we raise Duroc pigs. And similar to everything else that we do, we run Premier One hog netting on electric fencing, is what it is. And we move them all through the woods here. So we call them forest raised pigs. And they stay in a paddock for about 4 or 5 days. And then it's kind of a similar, you build a paddock, you move them, take down the one before. Right now we just got a daddy pig that just joined. So again, we can kind of hopefully have a bunch of baby pigs here in the next, I think it's a few months. It's not a long period. Over there, those aren't actually Duroc pigs. Those are here for the festival, because during the festival, we will have a live pig butchering demonstration, both days. So we're raising them, getting them ready for the festival. But these guys, and there's a couple other females over there, but we raise them primarily out here in the woods. So here on the farm, we have a one-room schoolhouse. And just outside the one-room schoolhouse on the playground is a shed here that I've converted into a brooder for my 600 birds. These guys are actually being raised for the festival also, because Joel Salatin will be doing a chicken processing workshop. They're pretty much overdue, ready to go out on the grass now. They're about 2.5 weeks old. We have them set up in here with our feed and some waterers, and Got some heat lamps we can turn on, and when they come in as babies, baby chicks, and we get our feed. It's a crumble. We get it from Taylor Family Farms out in, I think it's Lawrenceburg. It's a really great feed. You know, I've tried just about everything there is, from, you know, store-bought, co-op, Tractor Supply. I even went, you know, just like your standard Purina, medicated, non-medicated, flock raisers, all the different things. And this is by far my favorite. And it's all completely organic, non-GMO. So it's super, super good feed, and they do really well on it. For the most part, that's pretty much the totality of what we're doing farming, at least animal-wise. We do a little bit of gardening. Rory does some over at his place. We have a big plot of corn. I do some at my home. This year, our family got together and kind of asked each other, like, what do we eat the most of? What do we need the most of? And what can we do individually to kind of bring to the whole family? So we're gonna do carrots and green beans at our home. My sister lives across the street here. She's gonna be doing a certain set of vegetables for the family. Mom lives next door here. I think she's in charge of tomatoes. Again, Uncle Rory's gonna be in charge of the corn and some of the other stuff. So gardening wise, we do that. We have the greenhouse back here where we start a lot of the stuff. The girls are raising things for the farmer's market to sell here. And we haven't all come together on a big garden here. We just do it individually.
Thank you so much for watching, and special thanks to Rory, Michael, and everyone at the Hardison Mill Homestead for having us over there today. If you're not coming to the Homestead Festival, you are missing out. Definitely check it out. At the time of this video being posted, there's still tickets left. I will leave a link below. It's an amazing time to gather with other like-minded people wherever you are in your journey. So if you're just starting out, you have a tomato plant on a windowsill, or you have a 100-acre homestead, it's for you. It's a big part of our story, and we will be there every year they decide to have it. So definitely check it out. I'll leave a link below.